Manifestation is the activity of the Prakriti. Intention is the activity of the Purusha. Whatever is the intention of the Purusha, the Prakriti manifests. There is a huge mechanism, Prakriti, very big mechanism, which transforms every intention of every Purusha, every Atma into a physical reality, a physical expression. There is a huge mechanism, that's what we have to understand. Very, very huge mechanism called a Prakriti, nature. And there is a big angelic kingdom which helps in this process of manifestation of every intention, every intent of every Atma. Every intention is respected in the nature. So you can manifest whatever you want, but the consequences of those things are there always. You have to go through all the consequences. People just want to manifest, but they don't know the consequences. Hitler wanted a world war, so almost the world war came, but then the intentions of the whole world are respected and the world war ended and Hitler got killed himself. It's not the question of manifestation, it's the question of consequences. We have to think of the consequences. Okay, I want a lot of money. Okay, money will be manifested, but what are you going to do with the money? How are you going to handle the money? The moment you have a lot of money, somebody will come and kill you and get that money. The consequence that you are getting killed. You don't see that consequence. For me, the word consequence is more important than manifestation. What are the consequences of those things which you want to manifest? That is the topic. You build a big pyramid. You want to manifest. Okay, people will come. Then how are you going to feed them? How are you going to treat them? Can you manage all the people who are going to come to you? How are you going to manage them? You want to marriage. But what are the consequences of marriage? Children will happen. Are you ready to raise all the children? Yes, I want to get married. That's very fine. So you get married. You get some partner. But what are the consequences? A lifelong relationship exists. And if you are not able to carry it properly, then you have to face all the consequences. Law of karma gives you a clear picture of consequences. So my dear friends, before you think of manifestation, you must think of consequences. The results of your actions that are going to happen. Very big list of results that are going to happen. You can manifest whatever you want to manifest. The nature will help you. All the gods will help you. Because you are a god. And your intention is the intention of a god. Everybody, the whole universe will conspire to see to it that it is manifested in accordance with everybody else's intention also. You are not the only person intending something. Everybody has got free will. Everybody is intending something or other. There is a big traffic of intentions. And somebody wants to go this way, somebody wants to go the other way. And all intentions are respected by the nature. You are not the only VIP here. Everybody is VIP in the scheme of things. Everybody's intention is important. And everybody has to face the consequences. Yudhishthira wants to play the game of dice. You think that you are an expert in the game of dice, but somebody else is greater expert than you. So you are defeated. So you are sent to a forest for 12 years. That is a consequence. So because you played dice, because you lost, you are sent to 12 years forest. You have to face all the consequences. You should be really brave to follow through all the consequences.
Happy morning, everyone, and welcome back to day 18. Today, our teacher will be Ratnavel sir, and he is going through about the reprogramming the limited beliefs. And after that, we have meditation, and then today we are going to have a breakout room as well. So, Ratnavel sir, thank you so much for joining with us today, and please take over.
Okay. Thank you, Lata Madam. Very good morning, my dear friends and masters, and very good afternoon to the West. We are on day 18. This week we have been looking out. Chandra sir wonderfully explained about the 5 sutras of manifestation. Everyone wants to manifest their dream life, and there is nothing wrong in that. And there are some set steps we need to follow that in an organized way. And the manifestation is not something that it is something a new technique or we have been following, we have been doing it day in and day out. From the school days, you would have watched someone actually talking very wonderfully, eloquently talking in your stage. Then you would have imagined that, oh, wonderful. They are talking very nice. I can also do that. I also want to be something like that. So the moment you actually dream it, someday or sometime that you get that kind of opportunity, you may utilize that opportunity or not. That is a different, but you will get that opportunity. You've seen someone putting in a nice color cloth, then you will imagine, okay, I think I can also want to something wear the similar kind of cloth. We also do it. That's the visualization and the manifestation that we are doing it, the dreaming that we do it day in and out. Sometimes consciously, sometimes unconsciously. And how to do it very consciously and then drawing the life that we want. Everyone has the paint. We have the colors, the paint that we have, and then everyone has the opportunity to draw that paint, the canvas, whatever we like to have it. But what is the picture that you wanted to draw? That is very much important. Are you drawing the life? Are you drawing the paint that somebody is telling that do this or do that like that? Or is it something due to the situation, due to the kind of physical things that you are going through, so that you are drawing something? Or are you drawing something that you feel from the inner self that I wanted to, draw something in the paint? This is the way that I wanted to have it. This manifestation teaches, this process teaches us to go into the life where we are dreaming of. Our entire life is the fabric of our own, whatever the belief system that we are. Our entire life, you look up your entire life. We believed, we have some ideas about ourselves, about the world, about the things that we go through, everything that we have some ideas. And this entire, it is actually made into a fabric, and that fabric is, we call it as a life. And in the manifestation process, the very important step, we call it as, the first step is open to have a single focused mind, meditation. Always open to possibilities. Number 2, set goals and visualization, how to visualize, and then everything that Chandra sir talked about yesterday. And very important step, 4th step, is reprogramming limiting belief. Identifying the limiting belief. You wanted to walk from one step to here, right? One step to here. And when you want to walk from this point A to point B, you see some obstacles in the here. So you don't want to, from yourself, inner self, that you wanted to walk from here to there, but somehow you are holding on to yourself that no, I cannot walk because there are some obstacles here. You are not progressing. You are not just, sitting here and then worrying about the things. You have the intention, okay, wanted to move, but something is holding off here. There are obstacles. Physical obstacles, yes, of course, you can really easily to clear it up. You know it, okay, this is something here, okay, let me clear it out, and then you walk. But the obstacles present in your mind, that needs to be cleared off. You wanted to run a marathon. You wanted to go for some running or something, swimming or something else. You wanted to spend your dancing, and then you enjoy your time with your loved ones, kids. But somewhere your knee is causing the injury, that knee is actually causing a problem, some kind of a pain. And the doctor said, no, you should not do this, do that, like that. Personally, I had this kind of challenge when I had a back pain. And my surrounding environment, my father, my mother, everyone told that, go and then you can take some injection and then do that. It was when I was lifting my father when he was paralyzed, and I'm lifting my father, and I got a cracking sound. And the moment you get a cracking sound in your back, I got, oh my God, what is this cracking sound? The small thing that automatically it will create so many fears. Being a meditator, and this cracking sound, okay, is the bone actually cracked out? Is it something caused, or the bone went into two pieces? My imagination, right? Meditating, but still, this thoughts suddenly came. Then I calmed myself. Okay, I think I need to do something. I could not able to sit. I could not able to sit. And I'm in hospital that time. I was in hospital that time, taking care of my father. And my father and everyone told, no, we just take some injection and then. But I was, no, I should not. I want to know why actually I got this one. So during that time, I had this, okay, got the opportunity to hold prana session. I was not able to say it. I could not able to do, but how can I do that? Okay, let me push myself. But still I was looking out what is the medication I have to do specifically. Then suddenly I got this intuition, my intuition got that. Came across a quote from Patrici that more meditation, more silence, and fasting. This is our medications to you. So then I was just looking out and then, okay, meditation, how I can do? Let me do it in bit by bit. And I don't know how it went. But suddenly, but before I told this conclusion, but before this, in this process, there was a small thought in myself. One negative thought, I allowed it. Then saying that, what is that? Something would have been some problem, it would have been causing problem. I think I need to fix. Then I went up to the doctor and then checked what it is. And the doctor said, you should not walk, you should not bend. You should wear the socks in your sitting position, and then many other instructions. Of course, I know they are telling it because from based on their studies and all those things. Not criticizing, but whether you are going to take it out or not, whether that instruction is going to limiting yourself or not, that it is up to you. So then I was just coming out and then contemplating and then, okay, I think I can, I know that everything is energy. I can heal up myself. I attracted this for some reason. So then let me work it out. Then I just started meditation and then it went away. So we have to strongly believe that, first, number one. Everything what we accept that the limiting beliefs or general statements that you or anything that you came across as like a facts from the newspaper or media or any from your friends or families, and the moment that you allow that gentle statements and you don't question that, you just accept it, then that particular gentle statement about your health or your life or anything, somebody says that you are reading in the newspaper that now the jobs are getting reduced, AI is taking over, everything is, you don't get the jobs are getting reduced, like that. You are reading some article, nicely put some graphs and everything, and attracting some put nice images. The moment you read it, and you are hearing the similar kind of news in the television or from someone, after a couple of weeks, someone calling your friend, Ratnavel, that this particular job market is getting reduced now. And during this time, you will not get much jobs. That particular statement you already first initially read, it is getting strengthened and strengthened based on the situations and then the things you point to. And naturally, you will not question it. Am I actually believing, is it true or not? You need to question that statement. Many times we don't question our belief system. We don't question our beliefs about our personal values, what kind of things that we're believing it, what kind of beliefs that we're carrying out on the religious beliefs about ourselves, about our life, about everything that, about our relationships. What is a belief? A simple belief, a simple conclusion. My wife always will never listen to me. She is never logic. Simple statement, simple conclusion. That's it. All the experiences, the emotions, everything that experiences also, get stopped from there. You are already concluded that, I am like this. My husband is like that. My wife is like that. So and so is like that. The moment you are putting a conclusion on that, which means you are giving up on that. The moment you are giving up on that particular point, what happens is you are not willing to know that, you are not questioning why I'm actually that. Okay, one or two situation, it is fine. But you have you understand that your thoughts create your reality. Why can't I actually put a different thought? We understood yesterday that there are 4 kinds of thoughts. But belief system, there is only 2 belief systems. 4 kind of thoughts that we learned yesterday. Anyone able to recollect what is the 4 kind of thoughts that we learned yesterday from Chandra sir class? Which Patriji nicely drafted it. Miraculous thought, positive thought, negative thought, disastrous thought. Into meditation, I believed that I was having very much positive thought. I'm a very positive person. Ultimately, is very positive guy. But over the 6 months, then I could able to understand that I was having disastrous thought. So meditation helps you to look into it. In the first week of the session, Chandra sir nicely put up that, meditation helps you to look into the subconscious mind. What kind of stuffs that you are carrying out in your mind, that meditation helps you to look into it. It surpasses that the conscious mind. During the meditation, you are closing your eyes and then you are cutting off the conscious thoughts, bringing the focus to the breath, and you are able to look into that. What is the belief system that you are having it. Meditation will clear away, help you to look into it. Take the same example physically. There is some obstacle. You wanted to walk from here to one place from here. You see some obstacle, then you are carefully, clearing it off and then putting your legs something carefully. You are walking and then moving into that place because you are able to see it. Meditation helps you to see this. What is the obstacle? What kind of belief system that you are having it in your mind? The moment you are able to see that, then you have to replace it with empowering belief. Deep inside, you have a wonderful, you wanted to go into that beach and then spend your holiday time. You wanted to earn money and then you wanted to, attract more money. But deep inside, something you have a limiting belief, I cannot do that. Money only grows in the trees. If you have some kind of thought, definitely will not. You are sitting, doing the meditation, visualizing it, all good. You are visualizing it that, yes, I am attracting this job or I am attracting this kind of life, right? But somehow this whatever the life that you are looking out, it is not getting manifested. The reason being you are having a limiting belief that, I think the job right now, the job market is, you are during the meditation time, during the visualizing, you are visualizing after meditation, after visualizing, all good, everything is fine. But after the moment you step out of the meditation in your day-to-day life, you are worrying about, you're talking to a friend and saying that, the job market is really, not so good. I am putting too many applications, but I'm getting rejected or I'm not getting any response. So then, which means that you are not really believing it, the process, number one. Number two is you are having another limiting belief about that. I think the job market is, then how you will attract this particular life? You need to replace it with empowering life, empowering belief system. If many, during the COVID system, when so many people are losing the jobs, but many actually new business came, it sprung up, many new jobs came, many new people actually got promoted. That is also happened it. Dinesh sir has actually explained about how he could able to 3 level of promotion when many people could not able to think about a promotion. My office, there are so many politics. I think that you cannot really, even a meditator, of course, as a meditator, we also hear it, right? Being a meditator, many times we also gone through that. Okay, I think this is what it is happens. Everything it is good, but the moment we use the word, the but, which means somewhere we are not really believing it. We have to constantly check it out. So, my dear friends, very, very important. You should not suppress your life. What kind of things would dream life? You should not. Suppression is not a. Suppression always leads to the burning inside. If you wanted to live something, a wonderful life, if you want something, then you have to come out. You have to constantly. You have to work towards that. Suppression will not lead to the liberation. You have to understand. You have to experience the life and then move on. You should not attach to the life. Brahma Satyam, Jagat Satyam. Brahma Satyam, Jagat Satyam. That is also true, and this is also true. This is I wanted to create the life what I want. You become a co-creator in this life. You have the ability to create the life. You look out at the normal animals. They will not able to create the life what they wanted. Whatever they are bound to eat, whatever they're bound to do below the mind, they will be doing it. But human beings have the capacity to create the life. They have the capacity to eat whatever they want, wear the clothes whatever they want. Any cows or buffaloes, do you think that they can actually wear something what they today I wanted to take some rest. It is today I feel that there is a cricket match. I wanted to go visit. I wanted to take a rest. No, it will not. But human has that, beings has the freedom to create whatever the life that wanted to. So we wanted to, create a life whatever we want. But very important is reprogram your limiting belief. If your manifestation is something that you could not able to get through it, which means you need to do a check. Why it is? What is the limiting belief that you are carrying out it? How to check? The meditation, constant meditation will help you to do that. Number 2, reading. There is no other thing. Reading, you have to read the books, expand your knowledge. How so many successful people with so many challenges in their life, you can, even in your own circle, your relations, your friends, so many challenges, they come up very successfully. You have to read it successfully. To become successful, you have to read the books by autobiographies. And any thought, I sometimes assume that I'm getting, I can actually do this and that. I feel, I get the feel before meditation many years. Richard Bach wonderfully said, wonderful. He actually written 2 books, many books. Out of that 2 books, also we have recommended it also, right? In Illusions and Jonathan's Livingston Eagle. Please read this book, wonderful book. If you are given a thought, which means you have the capability to live up to it. The thought does not came to you just like that randomly. If you are given a thought, which means you have the capacity, you have the capability to live up to it. You have to go for it. You should not hold on to it. That no, I cannot do this or something like that. Take small steps. The depth of your belief in injustice and tragedy is the mark of your ignorance. You need to comprehend on this particular, the depth of your belief in the injustice, how much depth you are believing in injustice and tragedy, which means that is a mark of your ignorance, which means that shows how much ignorant you are. So you need to, which means there is no injustice, there is no tragedy. So you need to contemplate. You need to contemplate. Sit some time, contemplate. Why am I? You have some 5 goals. Always you are visualizing, but you are not at all getting into some action. Why? You have to question why. Assume that you have only 1 year of life. 1 year of life. Can't you do that? What is holding on to you? Question yourself. What is holding on to yourself? Is it something the resources is a problem, or is it something money is a problem, or is it something the mindset is a problem? You have to question yourself. So contemplation will help. But meditation is the number 1 priority. Meditation, reading the books. The meditation, reading the books helps you to understand more and more. And reprogramming the limiting belief is very, very one of the crucial steps. And we carry a lot of beliefs over the period, like how we have our personality is built, is made up of what you believe, and what are the beliefs that we carry on. And we need to question our belief about our relationship, about our work, about whatever that goal that we are having it. We need to check ourselves, what is the limiting belief. And these limiting belief looks like an invisible layer. It will be like invisible assumptions. In normal assumptions, you can actually question, at least it will be in an invisible layer. When you do meditate more and more meditation, then only you will able to get through it. Suddenly you'll be asking yourself, why am I actually going through this? Why am not actually doing anything? Is it something that the skill, I don't have the right skill? Then what is the stopping them to get the skill? You need to question. When there is so many XYZ person able to get through it, why I can't do it? You have to rephrase it yourself with the empowering belief. When Lata Madam able to do something, then why I can't do it? When Lata Madam is teaching this meditation, why I can't do it? You have to empower yourself with belief. Look out around your relatives and then friend circle, how they have achieved it. If they could able to do it, you can also do it. So identify the people from your own relatives, friends, or from your own domain and the field, and then reprogram it. And every time you feel down or something, you reprogram it, affirm it. And reading the books always wonderfully, it will help you. Suddenly the spark will come out of nowhere. Many definitely will acknowledge it. All right, friends. So 3 things I mentioned. The number 1 is meditation. Number 2 is reading books and doing the contemplation. And very important, when you are doing contemplate, replace it empowering belief. You have to replace that limiting belief with empowering belief. Through that, you could able to get the life what you want. You are the artist. You have the paint. What color of the paint? You painted with a muddy color in the board. And you want to change a different color of painting. What do you need to do? Simply change that different color and then paint it. That's it. Without meditation, what will know my life is, no, I cannot do this, I cannot, the artist is complaining that I cannot change this color, I cannot do with a different color. That is what out of ignorance, we will do that complaining mode. But rather, when do with the meditation, we'll get the awareness, we'll able to know that, okay, I have the power to change. I can change with a different color. You have to, you don't need to identify, the artist and the color. You should not identify as different. The moment you see it's different, then you'll able to change it with a different color. Meditation helps you to create that awareness and then look from here and then, oh, I can actually change it with a different color and do a different painting, whatever the life that I want. So, my dear friends, whatever the painting that you wanted to create in your life, create it. Whatever the colors that you would like to use it through the empowering belief. Let's go into meditation today, and post meditation we'll have the breakout room as Lata Madam mentioned it. So meditation is emptying the mind. If anyone has joined today, the process that we are going to do is very simple. Breath-Mindfulness meditation. It is Anapanasati meditation. Observing, our only job in this meditation is observing our breath. No other work. You are going to be with the breath. That's it. You are just going to observe your breath. When you observe your breath, how to observe the breath? Close your eyes and then clasp your fingers into fingers. Cross your feet at the ankle. You can see it on the screen, the posture. You can sit in chair or sofa, and then you can comfortably. Comfort is a very, very important key. When the more you comfort, and then you will able to observe your breath very wonderfully. So when you are no forceful inhalation and exhalation, or the moment, take any point between the tip of the nose, between the eyebrows, just observe the breath going in and out. That's it. Our only job to observe the breath. Just like here, security in the gate will allow only the known people, and no person cannot surpass without him. Notice the same thing. You have to be just like your security on your nose. Without you, no breath should not go just like that unnoticed. So whenever you get your thought, just bring the back focus to the breath. And the moment you are slowly out of 50,000-60,000 thoughts over the time, keep on observing one, trying, and over the time, then you will empty the mind from 50,000 to 40 to 30 to 20, like that. And some point in time, your mind will get empty and you'll get wonderful experiences. Just be with that. All right, before that, we will be following a booster process. How to improve your meditation. This heart elevation process will help you. So in the meditation, you can put your one hand or two hand in your chest area, and the guidance will be there. Chandra's guidance will be there. You can follow the audio. Let's get into meditation. Relax yourself. Close your eyes and relax every part of your body from head to toe.
Dear friends, dear masters, with specs removed, eyes closed, with your hands over your chest area, and resting your attention on your loving heart. Take a slow, relaxing breath and feel your heart center.
feel the seed of all emotions, nurturing all life. With its energies of compassion, kindness, gratitude. Can you recollect an experience from your past, or simply imagine yourself experiencing something that moves you into a higher emotion? Touch a flower, hug a tree, play with a child. Serving and helping somebody who is in need. Whatever that may be, dear friend, that moves you into a higher emotion, imagine and feel that energy. The more you experience this energy of love, of joy, the more coherent you become. The more you go into acceptance of things. The more connected you become. And allow yourself to direct this energy onto everything and everyone on this planet to help them heal. Where your attention goes, there the energy flows. Relive that moment and radiate that energy. And slowly, let's go into breath-mindfulness meditation. With with your fingers into fingers, hands comfortably rested in your lap. Observe your normal, natural in-breath and the out-breath. We are going into powerful group meditation. So, your normal, natural in-breath and the out-breath, dear friends. When you observe your breath, the mind becomes less and less of thought. You experience greater calmness inside of you, all around you. Become aware of the emptiness inside of you, all around you, as you merge into your breath. emptiness is energy. This is the quantum field of energy, the field of limitless possibilities. The longer you stay aware of this emptiness and energy, the more the longer you stay aware of this emptiness, this energy, the more focused you become, the more coherent you become. If you find yourself distracted in thought, go back to observing your breath. Merge into the emptiness of yourself. This is your divine self. The longer you stay aware, This is your divine self, this greater mind. Everybody and everything is connected in this field of energy. The more you stay aware of this emptiness, nothingness, emerging to this energy, the more connected you become. The more one you become. Friends, it's truly an honor and privilege to be experiencing this life at this time of history. Can you express gratitude? To all things and everyone. Your gratitude to your parents, teachers, mentors, to your family, friends, colleagues. give gratitude to everything you use, the technology, the system, the company, the governments, and to this grand nature, the bird, the fish, and the animals. Gratitude is the ultimate state of receivership. Recollect your experiences from the session. And whenever you're ready, keep your hands on your eyes for 5 seconds. And then may open your eyes.
Okay, friends, take your own time to come out. If you're still in that, you take your own time to come. Yes, Latamba.
Thank you so much, sir, for the wonderful meditation. Friends, we have a breakout room. So we posted the links for breakout room in the groups. Please join with the link, whoever wants to join to the breakout room, and you can share your experiences or ask questions if you have any. Connect with your facilitators in the breakout rooms. Thank you, friends, and see you all in a few minutes in the breakout room.